Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. I am Crimson Gemini, and today we are, or I guess I am showing you how to kill a creeper without it exploding. Why in the world am I doing that? Well, not too long ago, one of my friends mentioned that they don't think they've ever killed a creeper successfully in survival Minecraft without it exploding on them. So I figured I might as well make a little tutorial for them. It's not specifically for them, but, I think this should help. Let's start with the basics. This is a creeper. I've named him Chris. I've put him in a cage. But he's still a creeper, so he has 20 HP, which is equal to 10 hearts, same as the player. So, somehow we have to find a way to bring all those 20 HP, all that 10 hearts, down to 0 without him exploding. As you saw, there are many weapons that you can kill creepers with. I'm going to start with this oversized splinter that we call a wooden sword. And to help out with this, is there gunpowder over there already? Anyways, to help out with this, to help out with any weapon that I'm using, I'm going to be doing critical hits. I'm going to be trying to do critical hits for the most part all day today. Which means, I jump, and I hit. And if you see the brown particles, you've successfully done a critical hit. Now, I don't need this beef, you guys can have that back. But, anyways, a critical hit. What does it do? It does an extra 50% damage for the base weapon, which means, as you can see here, I do 4 attack damage with this oversized splinter. So, by doing a critical hit, I do an extra 2 damage for every hit that I do. Now, this only applies to unenchanted weapons. Or, I guess it applies to enchanted weapons, but it doesn't apply in the same way it does to here. For unenchanted weapons, it's just the base 2 plus 4. Or in this case, 4 plus 8. But here, we don't base it on that 11 attack damage. We still base it on the 8 attack damage of the unenchanted netherite sword. So here, it'll still only be a plus 4 attack damage, doing 15 total attack damage. Which is still pretty good. But it's not quite as good proportionally as it is with an unenchanted sword. But you didn't come here to hear me talk about stats. You came here to see me kill some creepers. So, let's do just that. So, we've spawned in our first creeper. He hasn't noticed us yet, but now he has. So, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to... Oh, I missed my critical hit on that. But the basic formula for killing a creeper is just hitting them, backing up far enough that they won't explode on you, and then going in and hitting them again. And you rinse and repeat until they no longer have the ability to walk the earth. So, with a wooden sword, it's a little bit more difficult. You've got to hit them many times. But with a netherite sword, in theory, if I do this correctly and hit my critical hits, I should be able to successfully kill this creeper in 2 hits. Just like that. Now, with strength, I will go ahead and demonstrate that later. And I'm not going to use this sword. You get the idea. It still will take 2 hits with strength. But let's go on to these more beautiful looking swords. Mr. Stabby Stabby, the sharpness sword. Hot Poker, the fire aspect sword, and Forbidden Baseball Bat, the knockback 2 sword. I know that knockback 2 gets a bad name, but it really is kind of useful when you're killing creepers. So, let's start with Stabby Stabby though. He's got sharpness 5 on him, and we're going to go ahead and not do a critical hit this time. We're just going to hit him once, and hit him again. 2 hits without doing a critical hit. So, a sharpness 5 netherite sword is very, very good at killing creepers. Now, we're moving on to Hot Poker, the fire aspect sword. Again, it has sharpness 5, but if I successfully do a critical hit, the fire should be able to take care of the rest. There we go. Just like that. And now, how is knockback 2 useful in this scenario? Well, like I said, you're trying to keep the creeper from getting up on you and exploding in your face. So the knockback will automatically knock it back for you out of range of its explosive damage. And it's really useful in this scenario where, say you walk up to the creeper, you miss your first hit, you can still hit the creeper. It won't do as much damage, but it'll still knock the creeper back. So you won't get exploded. It's really convenient. So, it might not be as useful in a caving scenario, but out in the open, if you've got a little more room, and especially with the new 1.18 caves that have a lot of room in them, it's actually quite useful. But before I put Mr. Stabby Stabby away, let me go ahead and drink this potion of strength. If done correctly now, this potion of strength, it gives me 6 extra attack damage, and this sword does 11 attack damage for a total of 17. And if I do a successful critical hit, that's an extra 4. So, in theory, I should be able to kill this creeper in one hit with strength 2 and a sharpness 5 netherite sword. And, as you can see, I did. Alright. What's next? Well, we have ourselves axes. I'm only going to be using the stone axe named Choppy Choppy, but I have these in here for an explanation. The wooden axe does 7 attack damage, and the netherite axe does 10. But every axe, stone, iron, gold, and diamond in between these two, does 9 attack damage. So early game, this is the best way to kill a creeper. Stone axe, and... what? That shouldn't have happened. That should be... The stone axe only does 9 attack damage. So, let's try that. Oh wait, I still have strength on. Right. I should let that wear off. I should have had a milk bucket with me. But let's try this one more time. So in theory, the best way to kill a creeper early game is with a stone axe. Because of 1 hit and 2 hits, and you have a dead creeper. So yeah, and just be wary of this. Under my crosshair here, you can see that there's that bar, that cooldown bar. Make sure you're not hitting the creeper before that thing disappears, or else you're gonna find that you're not doing as much damage. I say that because it's important, because if you're just spam clicking, you're not going to do nearly as much damage as you would if you are just taking your time and doing your proper hits. Now, let's move on to ranged attacks. The ones where the creeper doesn't even need to see you. We're going to start with your average unenchanted bow. Charge it up all the way. Fire at the creeper. One more time. And one more time. Let's go ahead and do it one more time, just to test. 1, 2, and 3. So if done properly, your just regular old bow should be able to take a creeper down in 3 hits. Now, your enchanted bow, on the other hand, get ready for this. One of my favorite ways to kill creepers. One-hit wonders, right there. An enchanted power 5 bow, fully charged, kills a creeper in 1 hit. So, in general, that's probably the best and most efficient way to kill a creeper, is with a power 5 bow. But, early game, I get it, it's not that easy to get a power 5 bow. I mean, or a netherite sword for that matter, but, I mean, hey. So, in conclusion, in my opinion, the best way to kill a creeper, without, like, traps and farms and all that stuff, the best way to kill a creeper is indeed with a power 5 bow or a sharpness 5 netherite sword, in any capacity of that. But early game, your stone axe is going to be fabulous, because that 9 attack damage means that you're going to be doing a lot of damage. Of course, it's a slower attack speed, but still, you're going to be doing a lot of damage to those creepers, and early game, that's really, really helpful, especially with the new caves. So, anyhow, I hope that helped. I hope that taught you how to kill some creepers a little bit more effectively. If it didn't, I mean, feel free to dislike this video. I mean, I'm not stopping you. But anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.